Hey everybody, Thing here again. This is my own special farming. I like Mission 9-6, mostly because you get amazing experience. You get, I believe, 5 deploy rewards, and the boss with 40 to 50 energy. And I just like it better. I'm not sure why, but here's the basic idea. Miss Marvel is a deploy. And basically just go to the highest threat you can, do all the deploys, and it gets you there faster. And the team I like to use is Hulk, Bruiser, World War. I like to use my torch, and I make my agent a blaster as well. So as you can see, it's mindless ones. They are the ones that change class. So I use my 2 blasters and my bruiser. I let Hulk hit with one of his 2 area attacks. And thereby my blasters can then take down everybody. Okay, this is what I like to see. It's a medium threat. There's only 3 guys. They're all in the first wave. So I like to use Titanic Hurl, possibly stun them. I did get 2 stuns, which is nice. And then everybody gets a bonus to attack this turn. Now, normally I quantum jump and use decoy first if I think it's going to be a hard battle. Otherwise, I take my 2 blasters and I hit people really hard. Like so. And keep in mind, this is a premium mission. They're scaled to my level, but I can still hit this hard. And generally, the main attacks I use are my Coulson and my Fireball on my torch. And if I need to, I can cause burning with my Fault Eater. As you can see, that was a medium fight in under a minute. I'm going to skip this part here. I'll be right back. And here's how it loaded up. I got another medium threat. Keep in mind the gray guys are a little weaker. The more orangish ones have more power. So try to focus on them. And here's fight number 2. And that's a terrible start. Okay. Use my jumper because it makes me feel safer. And my torch gets to go. Because I hate Stare of the Abyss, I'm going to make sure I get rid of it. And any kind of status healing item takes it away. Poison, burning, bleeding, chilled. I have tons of thawing formula, so I use that. Same idea. Hulk's really good about getting at least 1 stun out of his hurls, unless he misses everybody. And since this is going to be spread out more, I'm going to go ahead and toss out the decoy. Of course, the only guy I didn't stun is the one who got to go first. It's always great. So my agent is blinded, but I'm going to have Torch kill the orange guy when it's his turn. Okay, I might be down to 1 guy after this. Yep. Torch is going to kill him. And then it's my agent's turn. He is blinded, but he still has a ridiculous amount of accuracy. So I'm going to go for it. And fail because blindness is annoying. And Hulk just has terrible accuracy. And of course, this gets to be a lot of fun if they manage to keep blinding you every turn. For the most part, it goes fairly smoothly, though. Okay, and that was fight number 2. It's closer to 2 minutes, but still fairly quick. And here's what it brought me. I deployed my Iron Fist because it's a any scrapper mission. I think the only specific one is Miss Marvel. Now we got a high threat, so they're all orange, but still use the same idea. They're all in the same wave. Some of the high threats are 2 and then 2. They're a little trickier. But you get the general idea of this. I'm going to record the mini boss and the boss. And other than that, you get the general idea, I think. I'll be back. Okay, so that was 3 fights. My Miss Marvel deploy finished. And the mini boss popped and 2 deploys. Any hero and a bruiser. So the mindless ones, it's a stack of them. Basically, same idea, heal when you need to. I'm going to try and record as much of it as I can. Might have to cut it short though. Nice thing about them though is the first hit they take, if it's a counterattack, they don't get to change. They only change on real attacks. You just kind of focus around whoever comes up next, try to get them out of the way. That's how I like to do it. And the decoy is amazing because Abyssal Stare then doesn't work. Because that's one of the main things that can really screw this up. You gotta watch for it. Okay, so he's stunned, I don't gotta worry about him, so I'll hit the other guy. And he's out. So we'll fireball the red guy. It's a pretty basic idea. Since he's already gonna die from ongoing, I like to take a turn to recharge everybody if I can. My agent isn't gonna get to, but that's not that big a deal. But you get the basic idea. Mini boss is the same thing. It's just 3 waves of 3. Just gotta be careful. And I'll be back with the boss wave. Okay guys, so the boss is done. I got 2 deploys finished. Another deploy popped up. It's only 1 battle. And this one will finish after that battle. So we got Dormammu. 2 waves of 2 mindless ones, and then Dormammu and 2 mindless ones. You have to use Doctor Strange for this one. It's a little slower because, well, he just doesn't hit as hard as Torch does. And just for safety's sake, I like to go Generalist on my agent because Dormammu has that class change ability, and you don't want him being a tactician against 2 blasters. It's very bad. I'm going to go ahead and skip the mindless ones. We'll pick up when Dormammu shows. Okay, and here we are. Dormammu fight. We'll go ahead and start off burning poison on Dormammu. Hulk uses Titanic Hurl. Double stun on the mindless ones, which is always helpful. Vapors. So as you can see, that takes off almost 1200 health of Dormammu every turn. Only thing is that Purifying Fire move is really annoying, because it takes off all buffs that you have and all debuffs the opponent has. So I gotta redo that whole thing, but it's okay. So as you can see, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, it's just kind of annoying. Redo this. As you can see, he did go Tactician, but he's alone, so it makes it a lot simpler. Decoy. And there we go. I have like no stamina left with anybody, but he's done. There we go. That's my farming technique. Hulk, Blaster Agent except for the last fight, and mostly Torch, but you have to use Doctor Strange for that last fight, and 245 experience for the boss fight, and it's pretty awesome. Alright, here we go. Hoping for my sigil finally. Nope. But there you go. That's my farming technique. Takes 40 to 50 energy and approximately 20 minutes. It's one I found. I kind of like it. Like I said, the experience rewards are way better than most of the other missions. It is challenging, but I only end up using maybe 4 or 5 healing items each run, so it's a viable farming method, but that's all I got. Things signing off.